Now we're watching a video. Like it. Get used to it.
And that was shown in the latest Des Moines Register poll, which shows former President Donald Trump with an overwhelming lead, with Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis fighting for a very distant second place.
Oh my God. I have a couple thoughts on this. Number one, Ramaswamy on top. I
Bro,
think
look at Kaya.
Ramaswamy is performing better on internal polls
That dog's
than
cute.
we recognize, because Donald Trump was actually shitting on him. And I find that very interesting. Day one, I find that very interesting.
Day one.
All of a sudden, the big guy's coming after me after I've defended him vociferously, folks. The reason why he's coming after me is because I have a hot wife. That's right. I've said it. That's right. Day one. Day one, my hot wife becomes first lady, and everybody knows it, and Donald Trump is threatened. Donald Trump, who I love bigly, who is one of the greatest presidents of all time, is afraid of my throat surgeon, throat goat wife. That's right. Way hotter than Melania, and he's afraid of it. Is there anyone on that list that Biden can win against? Probably Ramaswamy, because there ain't no way that enough Republicans are going to vote for like a openly brown dude. Like Nikki Haley, they might vote for, even though she's a woman, but she's like white enough that many people don't know that she's actually Indian. But Ramaswamy's last name is Ramaswamy. There ain't no freaking way. Dude, I've been telling you guys since day one. I've been telling you. No Republican is going to vote for a guy whose last name is Ramaswamy. It's not happening. No way, no how, folks. Imagine many people came up to me and said, oh, what if Ramaswamy is the VP? He's angling for a VP, folks. I said, you think it's going to be Trump Ramaswamy on that billboard, on that placard? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The Republican Party is
day
far
one
too
underneath
racist
it
to have such an ethnic
It'll
last
never
name
be shown
on the placard. It's not happening, folks. I was at the Fox News studio in Des Moines this morning, and I
it's not even on the board.
They forgot one candidate tonight. I'll trust them to fix it.
Okay.
Yeah, remember when I told you guys that they were going to say, like, we don't believe you? Like, what God do you believe? You know, this is a question that's going to come up. Ramaswamy's wife asked voters what they're hearing about why they're not supporting Vivek. One response, I couldn't even remember who said it to me, but they mentioned his dark skin and they think he's Muslim. Remember when I said exactly those words? When people were like, oh, Ramaswamy, he's like popping off. And I was like, dog, this is going to be the most prevailing Republican attitude. Americans don't know what the Indians are. Literally, we called Native Americans Indian, dog. Americans don't even have that concept in their minds. Like, they don't have a way of understanding.
Someone came in here thinking, like, this was a Valorant
what Ramaswamy
stream.
is.
My bad.
They look at him and they go, oh, he loves Allah Akbar. Am I right? That's right, brother. Get the fuck out of here. They think he's a terrorist, a Muslim terrorist. They have no way of knowing that he's actually Indian and hates Muslims, right? Like, they don't know that. They don't get it.
And Donald Trump is the early leader in the Iowa Republican caucuses based on our entrance poll of caucus goers. And our entrance poll shows Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley are in a tense fight for second place. Remember, this is all based on early results.
This is my favorite projection when there's like 8 people that voted and they immediately are like, well, this spells trouble for Ron DeSantis. I think it's pretty funny that they, like, one, cultivated this like false notion. Like, they completely created a new identity. The idea that, like, Trump might be, Trump might be having a hard time. Nikki Haley sure is doing well, like, blah, blah, blah. And now they're just like, well, it's not shocking that Trump is winning.
Listening to these exit polls and hearing what David Chalian has to say, what becomes clear to me is this really is Donald Trump's party. I was talking to one of his top campaign operatives this afternoon, and he pointed out to me that the networks, cable news, I don't know who did it first, called the race for Ted Cruz in 2016 at 9:16 p.m. Central Time, 10:16 on the East Coast. And he said, you know, we think that in the 8 o'clock hour, 9 o'clock on the East Coast, that somebody is going to be calling this race for Donald Trump. And when I talked to him about how big the victory is going to be, and they're not sure about 50% or not, the most that anybody has ever gotten in a contested Republican primary in Iowa, or in a caucuses, is 41% by George W. Bush in 2000. They say we'll absolutely beat that. The biggest margin between the first and second place is 12.8% by Bob Dole in 1988, and they said we're going to crush that. So we don't know the numbers. We don't know what the margin's going to be, but they say it'll be over 41%. It'll be well over a dozen.
That's why claiming anything short of 50% is like a loss for Trump is ridiculous.
Okay,
Chris
so
Wallace did a good job of
Trump.
describing
Really
exactly what historically this means. Anyone saying that like Trump performing under 50% is a loss is ridiculous. Yeah, Trump didn't win this in 2016 because he was an outsider. It doesn't mean anything in 2016, but now obviously Trump is not going to lose the Iowa caucus. If he lost the Iowa caucus, that would be a problem because Trump is not an outsider now. He was the president.
Listen, then we looked at the white evangelical vote. John King was just talking about this with Jake. It makes up about 51%, about half the electorate say they're white evangelical. That's actually a little bit down from what we saw 8 years ago as an overall share. But look at this, guys. 55% of white evangelical voters are voting for Donald Trump, according to these entrance polls.
It's so funny because a major evangelical church backed, like the leader of the evangelicals in Iowa backed DeSantis publicly, and he still barely captured 24%.
Down at 8%.
That's so sad. I mean, listen, why would you vote for Ron DeSatan? You know what I mean? He's literally Catholic. If you're an evangelical and you vote for a Catholic, you're just so cucked. He's Italian, which to an Iowan is like basically the closest you're going to get to an ethnic person. You know what I mean? He's Catholic, he's Italian, no shot.
And we just spoke with
no
them
shot.
a short time ago, and they were telling us they don't actually feel pressure here tonight. They think the pressure is really much more on former President Trump to perform up to what those polls are, and Ron DeSantis, because he put all of his eggs.
Yeah, sure, dude. No, definitely. They're like, dude, I love being in second place. Many are saying second place is the first place. Folks, I'm getting reports that first place ain't shit, and being in second place is actually more favorable of a position than being in first place. That's what they're saying. Believe me, folks. it's silver, boys. Damn, that was quick. Forecasting for the second place. Oh my God, what is happening with the needle? We're keeping track of each candidate's chance of being the runner-up in Iowa. They busted out the needle for second place. God, what a loser party this is. Remember, a huge chunk of Nikki Haley's voters in Iowa caucus tonight are actually Democrats. This PSYOP failed. Okay, as much as I like making fun of DC Drano, who's a dumbass, he's not wrong, except not for the reasons that he thinks he's right. It's kind of true. It's like it's not wrong. Except like those guys are unironically like, no, I like Nikki Haley. Does that make sense? Like, it's not a psyop. It's just that CNN is just like hamming up Nikki Haley way too much. So is New York Times. So is everybody else. I don't think it's like people deliberately going out in minus 40-degree weather to do a psyop. Ron is already mad at the media. Absolutely outrageous. This is the DeSantis campaign saying, absolutely outrageous the media would participate in election interference by calling the race before tens of thousands of Iowans even had a chance to vote. The media is in the tank for Trump, and this is the most egregious example yet. Oh, no. Oh, no, dude. No, no, no. If you're in line to caucus for Asa Hutchinson, stay in line. Stay in line, folks. It's gonna happen. Aza's winning. We believe. Asa Hutchinson won 100% of the counties. Let's see what Benny Boy had to say about tonight's results.
I, Ben Shapiro,
Nikki
hypothetically have peed in my diapers. Now, of course, my diapers are tiny.
Yo, Autobiographics 9. Holy shit.
However, I have the amount of piss in my body of an adult male, which means that I actually filled my baby diapers. And now my baby diapers are actually spilling in.
Are actually spilling. The fucking. Oh, hell. I already did this. Emotes. Dog. Fuck. Big Pog? Oh, there it is. This is exactly what we want. Conflict? Oh, fuck that. When you already have that. Just a big fucking dog. Yeah, fuck it, you get it too. I don't know if that'll work, but find out together.
Into my khakis. That's right. This is the analysis from tonight's primaries. Hypothetically, what if you were to piss in your diapers? Nobody would laugh at that.
What?
Everyone would think that's a full-grown
diapers.
adult pissing in their diapers like a baby.
That's cool, man. I can't believe Ben said all that. That's fire. Grow up. No.
But bottom line is they were doing that based on the entrance polling data. Donald Trump is way out ahead. Donald Trump is so far out ahead that the rest of the field can't even see him. This is Secretariat against the rest of the field in the 1973 Belmont Stakes. What does that mean going forward? It means that de facto Trump is the nominee. If no one could challenge him in Iowa, if nobody really has a chance of challenging him based on that momentum going into New Hampshire, if nobody has a challenge for him in South Carolina, then all you can say at this point is that he is preparing for the general election against Joe Biden. And we're already there. Maybe it was always going to be this way. After all, he's been treated by the Republican electorate as the incumbent president.
I wish it would show up on my fucking stream.
That's how they think of him.
But
and Republicans think, by the way, that he won the last election against Joe Biden, rightly or wrong.
That's so wild. Ben needs to be like the smart guy, right? So, I mean, he knows Donald Trump didn't win. Interesting times for someone like Ben
sponsorships.
Shapiro, you know? That's why he has to say rightly or wrongly. No, he didn't win, dog. You know that. What do you mean?
Yo, let's check this shit out.
Didn't do so bad for a suspected terrorist. I know. Listen, guys. What we also have to remember is how big this is.
Puzzles and survival. Hold up.
That's right. Sharia
zombie
tonight,
themed.
Folks.
I'm out.
Iowa with a whopping 94% white demographic. The Iowa Republican Party has chosen Sharia by 7.7%, despite the fact that his people have caused 9/11. Iowan Republicans have decided to vote for a man who is restoring the caliphate in America.
Why is it only mobile games?
County. Why is CNN pretending that Trump isn't going to be the Republican nominee?
Mobile games?
Content. They have to, because this is otherwise a very boring primary season. And it really is. That's why, I mean, look at this. Look, dude. This is the first primary of the fucking year, dog. The first primary of the year. And there's only 6,000 people watching NBC News' coverage of it. And like, I'm doing my very best to spice it up, but it's so bad. It's lame. Here's my predictions, okay? New Hampshire polls. Let's pull them up real quick. So New Hampshire is actually interesting. It's coming up. New Hampshire is coming up, folks. The New Hampshire primary, okay? That's right. The Republican Party New Hampshire primaries is going to be coming up on January 23rd, okay? It's a Tuesday, okay? New Hampshire is interesting. Why is it interesting? Well, because
this one is like very easy to do.
Right? I've said this before. It's like
how we feeling?
Like
how we feeling about
Arizona.
sponsor stream?
They got like a lot of sovereign citizens there. They're very fucking weird. They're very libertarian.
That'd be fun.
It's the freak state.
We all love war strategy games, right, Chad?
In New Hampshire for the Republican presidential primary. Now, obviously, Trump is ahead in the primaries there. However, having said that, Haley has gained a tremendous amount of pickup there, and according to some polls, is within striking
DC. Wow, very fun.
Digits. That's a big deal. The fact that Haley is doing fairly well in Iowa as well definitely shows that she's gonna do well. Now,
that's the only PC game
here. New Hampshire, freak state. Okay, a lot of weirdos.
Genshin Impact.
Say
never.
Nikki Haley wins New
not
Hampshire.
a chance, right?
I suspect if that is the case, they're gonna try to Super Tuesday.
Mobile, yeah, that's
Donald
the only
Trump,
PC.
In the same way that
oh,
the media
actually,
did
Call of Dragons.
With, Bernie Sanders against Bernie Sanders, when they were like, "Oh my God, what an unimaginable victory." In South Carolina for Joe Biden. Nobody thought this was going to happen. The real underdog story. Now, this can only work if you already propped up Joe Biden, which the media did. And this only works if the media propped up Nikki Haley, which they also did. So if New Hampshire picks Nikki Haley, thank you, Dolby for that one, the media will try to make it seem as though this is an unimaginable dub for her. despite the fact that in every other fucking state, Donald Trump is performing very well and you know, running the table. I think that there's two outcomes here. Either Donald Trump wins with a narrow margin, but wins nonetheless, and then it's over. It's over from there on. The Trump momentum is unstoppable. Okay, Ron DeSantis drops out regardless. Nikki Haley will crush the opposition in New Hampshire, obviously, with the incredible amount of momentum and support that she got from Cristobal Christie. I'm just kidding about that part, but I think that it's over after New Hampshire.
Chats.
Now, what is really devastating?
Hold up. Take a look at this. Hence. Perfect. All right. You've asked for it. We're looking at our top chatters of 2023. Here we go. There's not many of you. Oh, shit. Do I have to? Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. Flawlessly, one shot. No cuts. Our top chatter, Staticus. We knew it. We knew it. It's going to be the mod. Then we have Fusion. He might be dead, but oh shit. God damn it. He might be dead, but he's still number 2 in our hearts. Then we have me. I'm 3rd in my own chat. Very sad, very depressing. Then we have BitTalk. Long time no see from BitTalk. Then we have Staticus's alt. Beautiful to see Staticus's alt. Then the chat bot ranks right above Bass Pappy. Bass Pappy. I don't know how I don't know that. Streamlabs, another fucking chatbot. Then ANV and Mr. Fume Jr. 32. Thank you guys for chatting in this chat. Alright, that's enough of this. We need some fucking music. I'm not. This summer. Okay. Yeah. Congratulations, sir. All right. Our top Twitch emotes? Are these our top emotes? Yeah, okay. The top regular emotes in our chat are tryhard, I think. That's what I'm going off of. And PogChamp. Honor 6 Frog Dance. I think I'm hoping that's what it is. At least that. Yeah, that has to be what it is. Chungy got used the most. That's crazy. TV is like so fidgety. I don't know. Half the time it doesn't work. But the top 7 TV emotes: Alien Dance, makes sense. Snow Time, feels strong, man. Gotchi Bass, feels weird. It's all the Christmassy emotes, which makes sense. I should probably change those. I don't think I have yet. Currently halfway through January. Checks out. Top BT TV emotes. Maybe that's where I need to focus. I don't even know if I still have BTTV. Oh, I do. Okay, well, maybe I should look at that then. Maybe that's the most reliable. Frank Phase Z, I don't think I use that anymore. It's there, but it's disabled, so. Wide Hardo, Forza CD, Lil W makes sense. Pog U, Pog, yep. Surprised these are more, to be honest. Figured those would be used way more. That's cute. Marine, very cool. All right, what the fuck? Oh, we just go back to it. Okay, that was it. That's it. Top commands don't matter. Thank God, Discord. Peanut butter jelly time? I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Do something? I don't even know what all these do. Yo. These do anything? Exclamation mark 1? Okay, try any of these if you made it this far. Thanks for chatting. Come chat more. Bye. Alright, back to the originally scheduled program. My YouTube video for next week.
What is really scary and what is really devastating is that
best part is this entire bit is gonna be in when I clip this fucking Hassan video for a different video.
Trump
Perfect.
knows how to read the room like a motherfucker. If he brings on board a Nikki Slaley type, if not Nikki Slaley her.
Hold on, is my hair? I'm looking in the side right now. Does it look like the fucking? Oh my god! I need to get a haircut. It looks like I'm the fucking Spider-Man 2, like the black suited Spider-Man. Holy shit! Emo Tobey Maguire. I'm bad at. I want to hop offline after. That's depressing. Maybe going bald isn't such a bad thing when you can't look like that. God damn. Fuck. Definitely going bald too. It's just a double whammy. Can't win.
Herself. Even though the VP is supposed to bring in a state and South Carolina is already locked in, if Donald Trump brings in Nikki Slaley on the board, that all of a sudden turns into a genuinely scary prospect for the branding camp, because Nikki Haley herself, no, Nikki is not the Republican Kamala. Nikki has captivated the Democratic Party media apparatus entirely. Donald Trump doesn't need a powerful VP. Mike Pence was the VP of Donald Trump.
Very powerful. Very.
So the fact that she brings in like a moderate liberal would
powerful
cause
is the word I would use.
Person who, by the way, Nikki Haley is literally currently, according to polls, 9 points ahead of Biden. 9 points. Biden performs worse against Nikki Haley. The media loves her. She is telegenic. She is charismatic. Definitely much more charismatic than Kamala Harris. If Trump brings on board Nikki Haley after New Hampshire, or whenever he announces for VP, and the media has already propped her up as this like reasonable person, okay? Now you have two people that are at least trying to solve the abortion problem on a messaging front. One person that is a moderate, the media starts writing articles about how like Nikki Haley might actually be the promise that we needed to like make Donald Trump more reasonable. Could Donald Trump become more reasonable with Nikki Haley by his side?
For everyone who can't see what I'm looking at.
Exactly what Donald Trump needed for new momentum. And then we're fucking cooked. It's off to the races from that point on. Anyway, I don't think Republicans would vote for a woman, though. Nah, the VP doesn't matter. Did you actually review the new poll? ABC poll is devastating. Iowa ahead. Trump tops his opponents while Biden hits a new low in approval. Yes, Biden has hit a historic low in approval. To get you to understand how bad the situation is for Biden at 33%. Donald Trump, after January 6th, was polling at 34%. Joe Brandon's approval rating is worse than Donald Trump after January 6th, when he was like refusing to back down, refusing to admit that he lost, and was utilizing the lame duck period to fucking complain nonstop, and did it literally.
Only showing big dog.
And even then, Joe Biden is now less popular than Trump was back then. It's lower than
I don't think it's showing big dog.
Presidency, it's bad.
It's really not getting big dog
overall. He's like Bush after the Iraq War and the economy crashed. Yeah. What do Democrats do here? They need to swap him out. If they swap him out this late into the game, then that signals instability in the party. It's going to be hard to prop up someone. Yeah, presidential approval ratings were only this low. Brandon is lower than the lowest point of George W. Bush's president, or not the lowest point, but like, look at this. George W. Bush at this point is at 34%.
Okay, I refreshed it.
First term average was a 49. Second term average was a 37%. High point 90.
I don't know if it'll work.
September 21st, right after 9/11, and his lowest point being 25%. God damn, dude. Jesus Christ. It's so unimaginably cooked. That's his second term, dog. Brandon is so fucked, it's over. Yeah. No, Brandon is definitely fucked. Now, obviously, still far out. Things can change. Remember, last election cycle, COVID still hadn't popped off at this point.
Yeah, there's still time for Joe to die.
But who knows? This year's COVID, in my opinion, is Donald Trump's many
This year's
different
COVID
legal
is
battles.
COVID
Having
too.
said that, however,
Coming
the
for
legal
Joe.
battles do have the tendency to galvanize the base, especially because plenty of people have very openly stated time and time again to what 80% of the party in the entrance polls have said that they would still vote for Donald Trump even if he was convicted of a crime. Ramaswamy is about to speak, ending his campaign. No, folks, it's happening. Oh no, Ramaswamy is about
He
to
quit
end
on
his campaign.
day one.
That's right, folks.
Orders. Kylie, what are you
Coming down to a thunderous applause. So proud of our team. Press conference at 10:15 at Surety Hotel in Des Moines. Will live stream on X.
Big dog
God,
working
he's
yet?
going out like a fucking loser, dude. It's awesome. Oh my God, it's so funny. Just like
That might just be
he's
broken.
going out the same way that Ron DeSantis came in on a dying platform. Ramaswamy told staff in a private meeting he will endorse Trump on stage. Oh, come on. Why are you guys breaking this? Oh, I was waiting. I was waiting to see who he was going to endorse. This was going to be interesting. You're spoiling it. Vivek is going to get a Trump cabinet job for sure. No, he's not. I said this already.
Kaya.
I don't think Vivek is going to get a Trump
Big
cabinet
ass
position.
dog.
I don't. I think you guys are wrong. There are at least 100
Kaya fan
other
cam over here.
billionaire donor-backed psychopathic predators that are, in Trump's eyes, way more deserving of agency positions than Vivek Ramaswamy. No, he's not going to get a Mayor Pete spot. He's not. I don't think Trump is going to give him something. If he does give him something, he's going to literally give him like an ambassadorship to a place that nobody cares about. There is no shot, not even India, okay? He's not going to be ambassador to India. That's a position reserved for people who have put their time in the party. No, he's going to be the ambassador to Seychelles.
Wait, are you still here? Oh.
Get your phone out. You have to record me doing a TikTok.
No. That's a no from me, dog. That's gonna be a big no for me, dog.